Happy Sunday, beautiful souls. This is Shamama Hunting Owl with your weekly twin flame message for the week of September 25th through October 1st or 2nd. Sorry it took so long for me to get this video out to you guys. My camera equipment that I use took a total crap on me on Friday. In the middle of doing I did the whole video and my camera screwed up and it didn't record half of it, and then I couldn't get it to connect to my computer, and it's just been a big stupid mess. So I did the best I could to try to get this video out to you guys earlier, but I had to go buy a new camera yesterday. So I hope everything looks like normal and cool with the new camera, and I hope like it's all good. Anyway, so what I realized was the message wasn't meant to get out. I tried to get it out to you guys like 3 times. It wasn't coming. I just let it go with the whole electronics thing. I was going to try to do it yesterday. I wasn't feeling the reading that I got, to be honest with you. And today I feel much better about the reading. And I think you guys are going to be happy with it. So I want to thank everybody for liking, subscribing, sharing on Facebook and on YouTube. I want to thank everyone who has joined our I Am a Twin Flame group page on Facebook. We also set up a group chat, which we're calling sort of like the Twin 24-hour hotline, on the Messenger of Facebook for the I Am the Twin Flame group page. So, and it's really been cool, guys. They've been doing like group phone calls and group readings and just really supporting each other incredibly through that page. So, so any of you who are interested, you need to like the I Am a Twin Flame group page. It's all one word. And then ask to be added to that group chat if you'd like to. Something that Kat and I have talked about this past week a lot is how important she and I are in each other's journey right now, and how it's really important that we have each other as a sounding board, to pick each other up when we're feeling down, to help process and purge and heal the things that are going on with each other. And I would really suggest that any of you guys that resonates with, that you feel like you want somebody individually to work with, add a phone number, meet a first person on our page, reach out to someone that you really kind of feel the vibe with. Kat, myself, and Allie, who run the I Am a Twin Flame page, we've become super close with each other. We reach out, we call each other. I mean, we all have our days where we doubt, and this past week has been a crazy week for that, guys. I know for me personally, I had a lot of fear purging happen this week. A lot of ups and downs in my emotions. I was really tired. I was getting headaches. My eyes have been blurry all week. And everybody seems to think that, these are supposedly ascension symptoms. So I don't know. I feel like this is, we all did a lot of purging this week. It may not have been hugely intense for everybody, but there was definitely a lot of purging of fear and sadness going on. I also wanted to say, so what my point of that is reach out to somebody that you can connect with, that you can pick up a phone or send a text message to saying, hey, I'm having a shitty day, can we talk, whatever. Because you'll find that when you have a person or a couple of people, like the group hotline chat, you can get that immediate support that you need, so you don't have to go so far into the darkness on your own. And it really does help through having someone else to process this stuff with, that there's so much healing and intuition and just guidance that comes from that, you guys. So I definitely, if it resonates with you, go to the Facebook I Am a Twin Flame, all one word, group page, guys, the group, and ask to join, and it's an awesome place to just feel supportive and loved. Okay, so I wanted to just talk briefly. Kat and I were discussing yesterday about the doubts that have started to come up for people lately, and a lot of people are at a place where, they know their twin is their twin, but they're doubting how this is ever going to come into fruition into the 3D. And I laughed because I said, I feel like we've graduated. So I kind of wanted to like congratulate everybody, because I feel like the fact that that's what we're doubting now is a huge step in the first part that we've completed of this journey. Because in the beginning, when we started this journey, our doubts concerned, like, is this person our twin? Is this person really our twin? Like, we're all past that now, you guys. I think it's so awesome. So to me, that was like a huge graduation for all of us to be out of that fear and doubt area and into a different area of fear and doubt, I guess, of doubting if and when and how this is all going to come into the 3D. Are we going to be in union? You know, that's the biggest concern now for a lot of the twins. Is, are we getting to union? When is this happening? How is this going to happen? You know, they're still with their karmics, blah, 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 blah. And so I want to congratulate everybody, because I think that's good that we've moved on from the initial doubts that we had to a different doubt, I guess. So happy graduation, twins. We're at the next phase of our healing. But anyway, so yeah, it was just a silly thing that Kat and I brought up, and I don't know if it even makes sense to you guys, but whatever. I love you guys anyway. Okay, so with that, the doubts of, is this coming together? And this reading actually really plays a perfect scenario story into wondering what is happening in the 3D. Most of the cards I have picked that have come out of this deck today, which is the Angel Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor, and I pulled 2 cards from the Lilith Bible Tarot deck. And most of the cards that came out of this today were for the masculine energy. So I guess it's important that we talk about them, because I know the feminine energies are having a lot of these doubts going on right now. So I'm going to start with the masculine, and with that, they have been in a state of great indecision. They don't know which way to go. They're faced with this huge decision to make in their lives. And it's amazing, you know, it's beautiful, because I feel like this card is like the fall winter card. It's the number 8, which again, you know, infinity, divine union. And they are faced with this crossroad. They are ready to start listening to their intuition, guys. Okay, so they're at this crossroad. They're in this place of indecision, but their intuition has kicked in. Their third eye is opening. They are hearing their guidance, and they are believing it. So they are ready to move out of this state of indecision by listening to their higher calling, their intuition, their higher self. They are finally starting to feel like the magician. You know, they are feeling that they do have the power to change the things that have been going on for them in their lives, because their intuition is telling them to make these decisions, to get out of that place of indecision and step into the magic that they can make for themselves. And again, this is the 5 and the 3, which is an 8 again. You know, the intuition card, the third eye card, is a 4, which is about building a stable foundation. So with the magician, and they are realizing that they are ready to create the magic in their world that they need to do, the next card that came out, you guys, here we go again, is the action card. And it's a 7 and a 1, which is an 8. So now we've got 3 8s so far in this reading. And I think there's actually might be more, but I don't know. I haven't added anything yet, but maybe not. Anyway, but we have 3 8s in this reading, okay? So they realize they can make the magic happen, that they need to take action. And this is them really ready to start running toward what they in their hearts feel they need in their lives. Now, is that the divine feminine? Sure, why not, right? We know they need us in their lives. We know they want us in their lives. But it's also about just changing everything else in their lives to start honoring who they are. They are ready to walk away, to leave those things behind. This is the action step they are taking. They're ready to take action and walk away, get out of their limits that they've been in and pass through that gate and go into into the light. and work past it all. The next card that we have that has to walking away is walking away, and it's to the door of romance. They are ready to pass through. They're walking away. They are passing through this doorway to romance, to love. And you know, the hearts are in shapes of butterflies just kind of flying around. But there's something weird about this card, and I'm going to get to it in a minute. This heart is in a cage. And this plays into the feminine and what's going on with her right now. So I'm going to get back to that in a minute. But the masculine is ready to walk through this open doorway to romance and love, which leads to the caring connections that we have with our divine masculine. You know, they're embracing us. They're supporting us. You know, they're coming to us with this offering. And from this offering, you guys, you know, there is nothing but the sun, the wishes, the basking in the emotions, the swimming in the love and the feelings. You know, it's supported, it's warm, it's loving. I mean, I feel like this energy is just the same in these cards. You know, even the background and the coloring, this is divinely protected, this is warmth, this is guided. This is that basking in all the love, feeling just your heart flooding and emotions coming, and knowing that it's being supported by the masculine now. They're ready to start supporting that. And through that, we come to the doorway of personal healing and happiness. Because when we allow these connections to be established, when we accept that they are being divinely guided, and allowing ourselves to soak in that feeling, those emotions, the only thing that can come from that is our healing and more happiness. So this is where we're moving toward, you guys. So here's the card for the feminine, though. And I only picked the one card for the feminine. And that's being all tied up. And she is under the water, in the sea, surrounded by all of these emotions, and she's feeling tied up. We're having trouble, divine feminine, seeing the 3D. Like, we don't see this shit happening, so we're tying ourselves up. We feel like we're drowning in our emotions. That's where the fears, that's where the sadness, that's where the doubts are coming from. You know, but she's tying herself up. You know, and the funniest part is she's only tied up in her chest area. And this is where I feel like it leads back to this heart in a cage. The divine feminine, as of lately, as of the past 2 weeks, I have noticed in the work that I've been doing with my clients and talking to other people online, is that these doubts that have come up for us, that we feel like we're drowning in, that have tied us up, have kind of made us start to shut down our hearts again, you guys. And that is so not cool, okay? So not cool, you guys. We cannot tie ourselves up and feel like we're drowning in these emotions and close our heart off to our divine masculine, okay? To this love, this unconditional love that we have for them. We have to stay open because they are ready. They are ready to start walking through that doorway to love and romance. And if our heart is not open, what's going to happen, you guys? It's not gonna move forward. We're gonna stall the energy. You know, we're going to project that fear out. Our masculine is going to pick up on that same energy that we're having. We're gonna start all over again. So I feel like, you guys, really comes back to having faith, having true faith in our union, in our divine mission, in what we're supposed to be doing, and what we know for fact. We know these people are our twins. We know there is this 5D connection. We know that we cannot see what is happening in the 3D clearly because we are humans. Have faith that spirit knows what's happening. So with that, the last two cards that I picked, you guys, and it has to do with exactly that, is the This is from the Lilith Tarot, and this is, to me, speaks of the masculine coming to the feminine with an offer. Again, there is this small gesture outreach to the feminine. There is this divine protection of this union. This is like the Adam and Eve card where you know, except he's offering her the apple this time. This is truly the fruit of his heart, of his soul, of his love. And it is divinely protected, you guys. There is that angel in the background. There is that beautiful goddess in the background. It is being nurtured and supported. The last card I have for that goes along with all of this is our Ace of Cups, our Alpha of Cups in this deck. And this is all the love, all the emotion, all the colors of the rainbow, all the colors of our chakras, the Spirit of God blessing this all. And it is meant to be. And this is what we know. We are meant to be with our twins. The timing of it, again, having faith, knowing it's divinely timed, because Spirit is working. Spirit is working its magic on the emotions and the feelings, allowing them, the masculine, to take the action steps they need to take to make that offering, to offer up their hearts to the feminine. And I think a lot of us have also seen that, even though this week has been a little crazy. I know there have been a lot of twins who have heard, a lot of feminine twins that have heard from their masculine twins this week, that they've been in much more contact with them. That so we need to keep that faith. We need to keep that faith. They are making these steps. The masculine is fully awakened. They are like a newborn baby being birthed into this process of awakening and enlightenment and ascension all at once. You know, we went through them in stages. The masculine's been hit with a lot all at one time. And like a baby that's just born, you can't expect that baby to pop out and then just be able to be like, oh yeah, I'm ready to go freaking, you know, run around. No, it takes a while for that new baby to mature and to grow and to experience what they're experiencing, learning about themselves first, like babies do, and then being able to interact with others and reach out in that way. And the masculine is really doing the work very quickly, you guys, but we just don't see it yet all the time. Know it's happening. Believe it's happening. Have that faith. I know it gets hard sometimes and the triggers and the purges come up, but don't wallow in it. Don't sit with it so long. Find that person that you can reach out to who can help you process through that much quicker. Whether you pay to do a healing or a reading from me or anybody else, or you reach out to a person, like I said, on one of our pages or one of the other Twin Flame pages. There are so many. But there's someone that you will resonate with that can be your support, your team player in helping you move through this process. So with that, guys, I think this was a lovely, lovely, beautiful reading. I want to remind the Divine Feminine, let's start working on our heart, opening that back up, getting in touch with our higher heart chakra. It's really important. So doing your affirmations, loving yourself, loving your twin always unconditionally, and being peaceful with it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated with you all. I want to thank you all again for reaching out, subscribing, buying buying my readings from me, so on and so forth. All the love and support, you guys. Sending so much love, light, and gratitude and blessings always, you guys. Have a wonderful week. Mwah. Love you, and I'll see you real soon. Bye, guys.